Student, as you know that I have already discussed the structure of atom chapters. In this chapter, we are already knowing about the atom and fundamental particles, electron, proton, neutron. Where are these fundamental particles situated? Proton and neutrons are situated in the central part of the atom, that is called nucleus, and electron revolve in a circular path. This is the first orbit, second, third and fourth. This circular path is called orbit or sail. So orbit is a circular path where the electron move. Now how many electrons rotate in an orbit? This can be clear by writing the formula. This can be clear with the help of this formula. Okay, 2n square. With the help of this formula we are able to know how much electron rotate in an orbit, where n is the number of orbit, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are orbit number. Okay, in K cell n equal to 1. So now with the help of this formula we are able to calculate how much electron rotate in K orbit. So 2 into 1 square equal to 2, n equal to 2. So 2 into 2 square equal to 8, n equal to 3. So 2 into 3 square equal to 18, and n equal to 4. So 2 into 4 square equal to 32. So maximum number of electron in K cell is 2, L cell is 8, M cell is 18 and N cell is 32. Now electronic configurations. Electronic configuration. The arrangement of electron in an orbit is called electronic configurations. Suppose that sodium, you are knowing the atomic number of sodium is 11. So this is a way for writing electronic configurations K, L, M. In K cell, maximum electron is 2, L cell is 8 and M cell is 1. Why is 1? Because we have total number of 11 electrons. So 2 for K cell, L for 8 cell and M for 1 cell. 2 plus 8, 10 and 1, 11. So this is the electronic configuration of sodium. Now electronic configuration of carbon, atomic number is 6. So this 2, 4. 2, 4 is electronic configuration of carbon. In case of boron, 5, K, L, 2, 3. So this is the electronic configuration of boron. In case of potassium, 19. So 2, 8, 8, 1. So this is the way for writing the electronic configuration. Now as far as the concern of valence electron, the electron present in outermost orbit of an atom, that is called valence electron. So valence electron for sodium, V for valence electron. Valence of sodium is 1 and core electron is 10. 2 plus 8, 10. Similarly, the valence electron of carbon is 4 and core electron equal to 2. So electron present in outermost orbit of an atom, that is called valence electron, and except the valence electron, rest electrons are called core electron. So in case of boron, valence electron is 3 and core electron is 2. In case of potassium, valence electron is 1 and core electron is 8 plus 8, 16 and 2, 18. So dear student, you are knowing about electronic configurations, valence electron, core electron and how much electron rotate in an orbit. This thing is clear. Now atomic diagram. Sodium 11 and 23. Before drawing atomic diagram, at first you calculate electron, proton, neutron present in an atom. It is necessary, whether it is neutral atom or cation or anion. At first, it is necessary to know how much electron, proton, neutrons are present in atom or ions. It is necessary. So, this thing is already clear in last class. So, proton atomic number is 11. It is neutral atom. So, Z equal to E equal to P. So, proton is also 11. Electron is also 11. Now, neutron equal to mass number minus atomic number. So, mass number is 23. 23 minus 11 equal to 12. So, number of proton is 12. Number of electron is 11. Proton is 11, electron is 11, and neutron is 12. Now, next atomic diagram. This is the atomic diagram. Proton, nucleus, first orbit, second orbit, and third orbit. So, in the first orbit, this part is called nucleus. Nucleus have proton 11 and neutron 12. Now, this is K orbit, and K have, so at first write down electronic configuration of sodium. Sodium atomic number is 11, so electronic configuration K, L, M, 2, 8, 1. So, number of electron present in K cell is 2. 2 electron is here, and in L cell is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally in M cell have 1 electron. So, this is the atomic diagram of sodium atom. Now, suppose that we have sodium ion Na plus. So, number of electron 11 minus 1 equal to 10. So, number of electrons are 10. So, this is not mentioned here, only 2 and 8. So, this is the diagram of sodium ion. This is very important questions, how to draw the diagram, atomic diagram. Now, electronic configurations in case of orbital. Actually, it is not in your syllabus, but it is necessary to know for higher class, I mean to say class 10th, 11th. Okay. So, at first, what do you mean by orbital? What do you mean by orbital? Orbital is the space. Orbital is the space around the nucleus where the possibility of electron be maximum. There are 4 orbitals, S, P, D, and F. These are orbitals. I repeat the definition again. Orbital is the space around the nucleus where the possibility of electron be maximum. Orbit is breakdown into orbital. Okay, so there are 4 orbital, S, P, D, F. You are knowing electron present in K cell is 2, maximum electron 2, L cell is 8, M cell is 18, and N cell is 32. These are electrons, maximum electron present in an orbit. Now, how many electrons are present in an orbital? This can be calculated with the help of formula 4L plus 2, where L is the, actually it is azimuthal quantum number, we will discuss later on. It will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. So, in case of S orbital, L is 0, P, L is 1, for D, L is 2, and for F, L equal to 3. Now, how many electrons are present in an S orbital? So, 4, with the help of this formula, 4 into 0, because value of L is 0, plus 2 equal to 2. For P orbitals, 4 into 1 plus 2 equal to 6. For D orbitals, 4 into 2 plus 2 equal to 10. And for F orbital, 4 into 3 plus 2 equal to 14. So maximum electron present in s orbital is 2, p orbital is 6, d orbital is 10 and f orbital is 14. So this is the formula for calculating the number of electrons in an orbital. Now, how can you say orbit is breakdown into orbital? It's very simple things. K is breakdown into S, L is SP, M is SPD and N is SPD and F. Maximum electron K cell is 2, L cell is 8, M cell is 18 and N cell is 32. Already calculated here with the help of formula 2n square. Now, for S cell maximum electron is 2, P cell is 6, so 2 and 6, 2 plus 6 that is 8. In case of D cell is 10, 2, 6, 10 is total is 18 and 2, 6, 10, 14 is equal to the 32. So this is the way for breaking the orbit into orbital, and you are knowing how is electron distributed in an orbital orbit then in an orbital. Now, as far as the concern of electronic configuration in an orbital, there are 4 orbitals S, P, D and F. So 1s, 2s, 2p, 2 for 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f and so on. So electrons are enters like this. This is a way for entering the electron in an orbital. This can be clear here. How to electron enters into the orbital? This is a way for electron enters, then 2s, then 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 5s, 4d, 5p, 4p and then 5f. So electron at first enters into 1s, then 2s, then 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d and so on. So this is the way for entering the electron, and you know that maximum electron for S is 2, for P is 6, D is 10 and F is 14. So how can we write electronic configuration? At first, suppose that we have sodium atom 11. So electronic configuration at first 1s, 1s2 because S have maximum 2 electrons, that's why 2 is put here. Now then 2s, 2s2, S contain maximum 2 electrons and 2p 6 because maximum capacity for P is 6. So 2 plus 2, 4 and 6, 10. Remaining 1 electron is left. So 3s contain 1 electrons. Okay. So this is the electronic configuration of sodium atom in case of orbital. It's very simple thing and important for your higher educations. Now, question is here, why is electron enters at first 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p? This is the question. Actually, electron enters into the orbital is based on above principle. Above principle. Above principle. Above actually it is a German word. It means filling up or building up of an electron. So electrons enters into the orbital is based on n plus l rule. N plus L rule. So in case of n plus L rule, these are the value of n. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 and you are knowing the value of L is S, F, P, P and D, F. You are knowing the value of S is for value of S. L in case of S is 0, in case of P is 1, in case of D is 2, in case of F is 3. Okay. So what are the rules of n plus L rule? Number 1 rule, if the value of n plus L is minimum, electron enters first. This is the first rule, n plus L first rule. Okay. If the value of n plus L is minimum, electron enters first. Number 2, if two values of n plus L are equal, if two values of n plus L are equal, then electron enters depending the value of n is minimum. Then electron enters depending the value of n is minimum. Now, in case of n plus L rule, now at first electron into 1s, so just calculate the value of n plus L. 1 plus 0, because value of L is 0 here, so total is 1. In case of 2s, 2 plus 0 equal to 2, 2 plus 1 equal to 3, 3 plus 0 equal to 3, and 3 plus 1 equal to 4, 4 plus 0, value of S is 0 equal to 4, and 3 plus 2 equal to 5. So my first rule of above principle is n plus L rule is, if the value of n plus L is minimum, electron enters first. So minimum value of n plus L is 1. So at first electron into 1, first S, and then 2s, because 1 then 2. Now second rule is 1s and after 2s. Second rule is, if two values of n plus L are equal, this is the value of n plus L, so two values are equal here, 3, 3, then electron enters depending the value of n is minimum. N is minimum here 2, that's why electron enters at first 2p and then 3s. So electron at first enters 2p then 3s, because two values are equal here. But in case of equal value, n is 2 minimum here compared to this, that's why electron enters at first 2p and then 3s. So this is the above principle. Okay, student, see you again next class. Thank you.